What is up? My name is Garrett Yogurt on Twitter, YOOGRRTT. This is another inrotation video. My throat's fucked up, and this is all just tea drinking attire between my sickness and just the fact that Nicki Minaj is throwing a temper tantrum on Twitter right now, and it just keeps getting worse and better, and just all around, just what the fuck is going on here? To quote Adam 22, she went full fucking Fousey tube and is just exposing herself in the worst way possible. I don't understand the ideology behind this, like why you would air all these relationships and people and conversations and labels. Like, you're just fucking burning bridges, girl. When I found out that she was pushing 40, though, it kind of added this whole new like perspective where I was like, I didn't think about it that way, but she is like getting older. So she's probably just, that's kind of impressive that she's selling that much at almost 40 for a female artist in the hip hop game. She's still one of the GOATs. Like, you can't argue that. Nothing about this is a lose for her. She just isn't better than Astroworld's second week. And that, I don't think very many people really expected her to be to begin with, in all honesty. But, I mean, I don't know. Shit. So this kind of starts back, though, on Academics' Instagram. He posted projections, as he does every single week, and just said, hey, like, Nicki Minaj's album is projected to be number 2 behind Travis Scott's. And, yeah, that's just what I'm hearing. We'll know for sure Sunday. And she just goes into the comments. It was like, fake news, you're wrong. Like, really just going to bat and like acts like, hey man, I'm just reporting it. Like, I'm not the guy doing the numbers. I'm just telling you what I hear. And like, this is it. And I'm not being paid by anybody. And she seems to just think that everybody's being paid to just say something. 8 hours ago, she said the next episode of Queen Radio will be vital. Shit. 5 hours ago, he's posting a picture of a Kylie Jenner post that says, me and Stormy ready for tour, basically saying Travis tour, and you'll see me as well as our son do it. Well, that is kind of like, okay, yeah, that you can't compete with that, girl. Like, this is the youngest billionaire alive right now, I think ever, actually. So it's like, you're not going to really compete with the power of them. But I wouldn't let that hurt you. Like, that's clearly because of other factors. Has nothing to do with the music. If, like, obviously he makes good music and the people are going to go see him, yeah. But if you're specifically talking about the audience of Kylie Jenners that bought the tickets, then there's your excuse. But you don't have to air it out. Like, if that's a fact, then that's a fact that you're going to ride and believe. But if you're going to air it all out like this, like, it's like super... It's like you're a part of like Mystery Inc., but there's no real like unmasking at the end. Like, no one really felt threatened by any of this until you like started airing out all these fucking facts. And man, it's like, you didn't lose. You didn't actually do anything. Like nothing has changed. Like, our night is still going on, but apparently not. Because just knowing this is a fact should be enough for her to be like, yeah, that probably added a cool 50K of something. You know what I mean? And there's your answer, Nicki. I mean, you didn't lose just by 50K, but that obviously adds momentum. It adds streams. It adds hype. It adds other things. But you're not going to compete with, like, Kylie fucking Jenner. It's just not. It's not a thing that people do. Travis sold over 50K of these with no requirement of redeeming the album, with no deets for your tour, etc. I spoke to him. He knows he doesn't have the #1 album this week. I love my fans for the #1 album in America. I'll explain on Queen Radio. 4 albums in, #1 in 86 countries. Heart. And then it's just the picture of the Kylie Jenner post. But it's like, girl. Chill. Like, if that was the only tweet, like, there's no way that... I'm honestly surprised I'm able to make this 5 hours later and they're all still here, but the shit just keeps popping up. She just keeps talking, dog. Next tweet. My first album sold 400K. No one is doing that with debuts now, so I'm grateful. I lost out on 12 hours of sales and did 200K in 1 week after I was supposedly canceled. I bit my tongue last Queen Radio, but I won't be on Tuesday. I love you guys so much. It's like, bro, it's so cringy, man. Like, just the passive voice that you're reading this in. dude, it's full temper tantrum. And there's some deleted stuff in there, but these are, for the most part, everything's there. She's name dropping people. I put my blood, sweat, and tears in writing a dope album, only for Travis Scott to have Kylie Jenner post a tour pass telling people to come see her and Stormy. Lol, I'm actually laughing. Queen broke the record of being #1 in 86 countries. Thank Jesus. Thank you to my fans. And it's like, girl, what 86 countries were you #1 in for you not to be #1 overall? Like, and only sell 180,000. Like, are you like #1 in like Morocco? Like, even if that's not a straight up country, I'm just saying like that must be a very small population. So like all 15 people in this one country streamed your album. Like, I just don't, those numbers don't make sense. What are the statistics? Off. What did you think about Queen? Ganja Burn, Hard White, Thought I Knew, and the most second half was fire, excluding singles. How you feeling about everything? Joe Budden's texting her. She's like, really good. I'll call up to your show when you're back on. Sounds good, and congrats. When do you go on? You need to come up to my show so I can cuss you the fuck out. I love to be cursed out. I record Tuesday nights. Oh shit. Oh, she's ready to go. Spotify put Drake's face on a playlist, on every playlist, but told me they'd have to teach me a lesson for playing my music 10 minutes early on Queen Radio, even though they've been giving away my music for free for years. I am the one of the top Spotify artists of all time. Yeah. Okay. Fuck yeah. And I just love the people like jumping on the comment like, this is so true. I love Drake, but they put his promo everywhere. I didn't see the same treatment for you. And it's like, yeah, because there's deals, people. Like, I don't know, man. Like, it's just, you're not the same as Drake. Like, I don't know what else, how, again, like, you're not Drake, so it's not gonna play out that way. Like, I mean, you've been around just as long, you're from that same era, you're from the same Lil Wayne, you know, Young Money prodigy, but I feel like those comparisons are just stupid. Like, you're naming facts for why your album didn't sell as much, but they're not like inconsequential. Like, it's not like your album would have really done that much more. I really don't know if like her face was all over Apple Music when I opened it. Like, I would really feel more motivated to listen to it. I would have just been like, damn, they're pushing her album way too hard. Like, I don't want to listen to it. Stop. But people want to listen to Drake, so it makes sense to put his face on a playlist. Like, I don't know. Again. Spotify had to teach me a lesson, but rewarded the man who has had an Apple radio show the longest, inadvertently helping the Apple platform the most. Oh, I can't wait for Queen Radio on Tuesday. They took away my promotion, and they had promised for the first CPL couple of days because of this. Damn. Whoa. They promised you some stuff, and they took it away. Fuck. That's why you didn't beat Travis. Is that what it's about, or is it about the fact that you didn't sell as much as you wanted to? Because I don't know what fight you're fighting here. Like, what's the real root of the issue, Nicki? What is wrong? Is it that Cardi B is taking your lane, or is it like because Travis Scott's selling more than you and he shouldn't, or is it just like because you're #2 and you picked a bad week to like to drop it? Like, I don't fucking know. Like, what do you mean? Like, I don't know what her point is. Is she saying that like these companies are the reason that it didn't sell, or is she just mad that it didn't sell, or the fact that it didn't sell and that she's lower than all these people is eating at her? But it's like, dude, why don't you just look at yourself in the mirror and put out like a fucking banger album, but also have something to say? Like, she had a lot to say, and the lyricism and like her flow was not the problem on the album, in my opinion. There's no review on my channel, but I have listened to it. It's just, it didn't motivate me to say anything. And honestly, if she's going off like this, why do I want to fucking even like add to the fire? Like, I can't even pretend to be like excited about this shit, to be honest. And like the amount of retweets on her page is really just cringy as hell for someone of her stature. Like, it comes across as like she really gives a fuck about what these people think. And it's like, dude, you make so much fucking money. You are so successful. No one can take away your 400K first week album or whatever. Like, there's all these things that you're saying, but you're just looking past like the blatancy of all of it. Like, you're a fucking queen, dog. Like, as far as rap, like, yeah, you're a fucking queen. Like, no one can take that from you, Nicki. Like, you're embedded in this culture forever. Like, you can spit. Like, what more do you need to be told other than like these inconsequential things that, like, this is just so petty, dude. It's so sad. It's really just, it's upsetting. But we got a few more. My music went up on Apple, so I played it. I assumed it was on Spotify and Tidal at the same time. Spotify said that Apple tweeted fans advising Queen was up, and therefore they had to teach me a lesson. But be praised to God. But praise be to God. Sorry. Yeah. I mean, I guess what this is saying is on her radio show, she played the song, the Apple version of the album 10 minutes before than she was supposed to. And it wasn't technically on Spotify yet, so it didn't have an equal chance to debut on all platforms. I don't fucking know, but you're also, like, Drake put the full fucking Views album on Apple exclusively, if I remember correctly. So, like, for like a while, like, we didn't even know when that was going to be coming out. Or is that More Life? Either way, though, like, that was a thing and that was like a movement. So it's kind of stupid to, like, say that. Because you're also, like, 2 tweets ago talking about how Spotify loves Drake, but Drake, like, has made deals with Apple. So I just feel like those are contradicting your point. Like, I don't think anyone's out to get you. I just don't think that, like, the stars align for this, girl. Like, I'm sorry. And I don't know, dude. Like, Cardi B has that song Like That right now. It's probably, like, the song of the summer, if I had to guess, as far as, like, me putting a name on, like, one song of the summer. Let me know in the comment section what your song of the summer is, but Like That is up there as far as, like, all the makings of a summer hit. It just makes sense. But that song's still in, like, the top 3, top 5 on Billboard, so I don't really see a Nicki Minaj song up there except for 6ix9ine featuring Nicki Minaj, and she actually released an album, so it just shows that there was no, like, real radio hit. Like, Chun-Li ain't that good, girl. Like, I'm not gonna listen to that, like, as much as I would prefer to hear, like that at, like, a fucking bar. Like, you want to hear Like That in a cantina. You're not gonna want to hear Chun-Li with that bump bump. Bum, 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 bum. Like, it just there's a time and place for shit, and it's like, it's good to bop your head to it, but it's not like party music, you know what I mean? So it's like, of course that maybe could be something where, like, that's frustrating her, but, like, again, you have a top 10 song right now. It's just you're featured. Like, I don't know what to tell you though. Like, I thought that was the best you've been in a while, to where, like, Fifi's a good look for you. So, Mr. Drew James came through with this shit crazy. I can't believe she's going through this. Talking about Nicki, I guess. And Nicki replies to him with a quote and then says, oh, shit. She says, my label didn't want to defend me for fear of Spotify trying to teach Ariana a lesson, too. So, like, the label didn't want to step in because the same shit would happen to Ariana if they did. I don't know. It's just big companies being big companies. But for her to bring her into it, it's like, dude, you're so stupid. Like, she's featured on your fucking album. Like, that girl, yeah, whatever friendship you had, like, I don't know if it's that much that popping anymore. But I just want to throw out this top reply from @SadGalley, @_SadGalley. The difference between you and Ariana is that sis is going number 1 and you're not. Ha 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 ha. Got him. Fucking got him. You fucking got him, Sad Galley. Yeah. But do you know how many people subscribed to my Spotify page? Nicki Minaj 4 hours ago. Someone said clearly not enough. Damn. Fuck. Do you know how many women get systematically blackballed out of their positions in an office building and can't fight back? That probably wasn't the best, tweet to read in that voice, but that's a real thing that you're talking about. But if you're bringing that up after all these other things, that also comes across as petting, and that's unfortunate. Like, don't be using your platform for like I feel like that comparison is like drawing a line from here to like here and saying that it's like fucking linear as hell. Like, it's not. Like there's fucking different MX plus Bs in there, dude. Like, it's not fucking, it's not like symmetrical is what I'm going for. I could easily see a line from here, fucking A, but you get what I mean. Like, you could see a line like this, but this line's like curved as fuck, like parabola's all up in it. She's just trying to, like, it seems like she's grasping at straws to, like, kind of get her fans riled up, but also using, like, certain buzzwords to, like, get people's attention, like blackballed and Drake. Those are the most buzzing words right now on Twitter. You know it. People are calling me thinking I'm huffing and puffing. Oh my God, y'all, this is sarcasm / dry humor. Yikes. I'm having the most iconic time. Come let me kiss you. Who's coming to the secret show? When people call me and hear me cracking up laughing, they seem so puzzled. Loosen up. Is that a promo for Jack Harlow's album Loose, Nikki? Did you just shout out another album when yours is struggling? That wasn't a good move, Nikki. Jack's gonna take all your shit. Go listen to Jack Harlow's Loose album, Loose. But you know, it was all a joke, guys. She got us. She got me to do this whole video, and you know, it's just the fucking joke. Nothing to see here. Jesus Christ, Nikki. I think we need to go over how jokes work. So you say something, and then set it up. That's like your setup, and then there's like a thing where it all comes back around. There's a punchline. Like, there's something that, like, is actually like, damn, that's what you meant. Like, that's what she's doing. That's the point. But Nicki's just like, yo, my album didn't sell. I'm joking. No, you're not, because it didn't sell. Like, you're just naming things that are factual and then saying that you're joking about. Like, I feel like this one takes the cake for most cringy comment for sure. 100%. She said, but I did write a new freestyle and I'll record it later. I felt like it was time. #queen. So basically, but I know I'm trying to play this off as it not being a big deal, but I wrote a freestyle that basically, it'll force that same message and make it more real. Like, in case you didn't, you guys aren't understanding, so I gotta rap it to you to get it. Like, then my message will hit them, and then they'll be like, "Oh, praise Queen," you know what I mean? Like, dude, stop reaching. You're going for it. You really, really are. You're fucking going for it. God damn it. And someone sent this to me. This is the last update. Nick, I'm all about you airing these musty industry people and shenanigans out. There's one thing I want you to always remember. You are a fixture in our culture. You have exceeded iconography and legendary status. I still don't fully believe you've digested your role in not only the culture, hip-hop, but popular culture. Every one of these greats has faced erasure attempts, and this is not an opinion. It is a fact that you cannot and will not be erased. That's what I'm saying, is like, she is saying all this like it is not already in the history books. Like, she has not already fucking proved herself. And that is the most frustrating part. Holy shit, it's been 20 minutes of recording. That is insane. I have a lot to say on this, or she's just really cracking me up. But, yeah. Every one of the greats has faced erasure, blah, blah, blah. It is a fact that you cannot and will not be erased, related, debated, yeah. Even if you were to sit back and allow yourself to, it's impossible. The lives you've impacted are unimaginable quantities. You are the only artist I know whose quality has remained consistent from the start of your career. Delivery, flow, lyricism, from your verse on a Jeffree Star song to a mixtape joint to your debut and most recent album. Everyone's fave got some sort of talent, but your versatility and resilience are genuinely unmatched. There are no artists who have the ability to transcend the way you do. A rap legend, a pop star, a fashion icon, a thespian, a creative mind. To see the very culture you gave everything and then some turn their backs to you has literally sickened me. My stomach is in knots as I send this to you, but in case someone hasn't reminded you recently, your power is unmatched and unable to be redistributed. I'll always speak your mind and live your truth. Hold people accountable, and remember that you have the most dedicated, undying fan base on earth. Your family and friends, and then some, love you. So, damn, that's some, you know, like, there's a lot in there. But again, I don't know who's really turned their backs on her, and that seems like some, like, dark, deep industry bullshit that I don't quite understand. But what I can say is that that person definitely had some great points as far as, why are you freaking out? Like, it's not even if it's a joke, but why are you doing any of this? Like, this week's sales discredited your career when you've had like 80 songs on the fucking Billboard charts, like as a featured artist or not. Like, she is crazy. Like, I think it's like, I don't even remember the statistic, but it was something like 7 times more than like the Beatles or something stupid, where it was just like, oh shit, like, you don't really realize, like, when her name's on a fucking song back in the day, or even now, even like with Fifi, like, it brings more eyes to it. So yeah, that's just one of those things that I'm just struggling to kind of understand. But then again, like, I'm not Nicki Minaj. You're not Nicki Minaj unless you are Nicki Minaj. And, you know, maybe she's going through some stuff and this is just a breakdown. I mean, I'm not trying to say, but, like, you know, a female artist having a breakdown after a storied career is not something that we've never seen in the music industry. Britney Spears, Katy Perry. You know, everyone's kind of Miley Cyrus, you know, even Demi Lovato in some recent times. While they're not tweeting and airing out everybody in their life, it is something interesting where women, no doubtably, in every workplace are going to get treated and undermined, and it sucks, or mistreated. I apologize, but I don't know if this is really going to move the needle as far as, like, making a difference in that way, as well as making a difference in the music that she put out. Like, I don't know what more she wants to do. But let me know in the comment section below. I'm going to end this video here. I just wanted to kind of just react. That's an update as of 2 hours ago on Sunday, August 19th, as of 4:41 p.m. on August 19th, 2018. Reddit's comments were fucking hilarious. They were killing me. Just to shout some out. She's fucking off the rails. Brown Bear 97 said that. She OD'd off the goof juice. P_giggles shouted that out. How can she accuse Travis of using sketchy tactics to boost sales when she literally added Fifi to the album to do the exact same? That is true. That is by Keanu XO, or Keany XO. And that's something to be put out there too. It's not like she was above all of these, like, hey, I'm gonna get these sales going. Like, she dropped the album very cheap. She was giving out free redemptions on Tidal, but it didn't have to be used for her fucking album. So I'm sure people even redeemed Astroworld with that. And, like, I don't know, man. It's one of those things where it's like there's a lot of L's that Nicki Minaj took in promoting and rolling and just reacting to all this. It's kind of embarrassing, but you know what? Let's just see how all this rolls out. Maybe we'll get a Cardi B, Nicki Minaj. I don't know. That will never happen. I'm just making jokes. But what do you think is going to come of this? What is there an answer? Should she just go away? Should she pull an ostrich tactic and just put her head in the fucking sand and just ride it on out? Let me know in the comment section below. My name is Garrett.Yogurt on Twitter, YOOGRRTT. This has been, I don't even know what type of video this is. This is just a very long 26-minute conversation about a topic in hip-hop. And let's get down and talk to it. That's what I did. Again, hit me up. Sorry about the fucked up voice. Getting over some sickness, I guess. But yeah, my name is Garrett. Have a great one. That is all, folks. Cut it. Fucking cut it, dog. Just cut it.